Welcome back to Summit Sunrise here on TV8 Summit. I'm with Erin with Red Buffalo Cafe. If you haven't been to this local coffee shop, it is one of my favorites. I'm always there, actually. Erin sees me here, and then she sees me.
I'm a lot of people's office.
Yes.
Which is great. I tell some people that you can put our address on your business card. I just won't pay your bills. But we have these great...
Well, when we start sending things to your...
to my actual address.
Yeah.
When Sauce on the Blue, our new neighbor, were opening up, we got a lot of their packages in. But it's so fun. Silverthorne is just abound with new businesses. Yeah. If people haven't checked out Sauce on the Blue yet, they're right next to us. So we're 358 Blue River Parkway, just a quarter of a mile off of the I-70 Silverthorne Interstate exit. Just north, just right next to the pavilion and the Summit Stage transfer station and Rainbow Park, so central.
Yeah.
So Sauce on the Blue
location.
is a new neighbor. They're great. They're open 7 days a week, 11 to 9. There's another new great business in Silverthorne. That's Studio B. It's an adult dance studio.
Oh, cool.
They have like adult hip hop class on Friday night. They have bar class during the week. And they're also in Frisco, or Silverthorne, sorry, as well, just by Target.
Wow.
And so Silverthorne is so fun and filled with these great little local businesses. It's not just all about the outlets, which are a great draw for people, absolutely. And then Red Buffalo, we like to consider ourselves a community hub. If you need to know what's going on in Silverthorne or where's a great place to hike, just come on in. One, get a great cup of coffee or tea and a snack to go with it. Enjoy our back patio, or just catch up on what's going on.
And just to share with the back patio, it is located right on the Blue River, which is just such a relaxing place to have a coffee, meet your friends. Like you said, you're centrally located. All right, so Erin, I just smelled this coffee, and if we had smell-o-vision, this would be just like drooling, because what is this?
So it's
yummy.
our lavender honey latte. It's one of our signature drinks that we have, and the lavender syrup we make in-house. So it's not very sweet. It's made with an organic honey. And then the coffee that we have on our espresso is kind of our go-to coffee that we brew through is a half and half mixture of our Primata Sumatra, and then as well as this high altitude grown Costa Rican. And so that combination there makes for a really nice body with kind of those crisp high notes that you're going to get from the Costa Rican.
It has it's a perfect mix because it's not too sweet, but it just gives you that really good flavors. And that's what we want with coffee. You don't really want it to be bitter or... Yeah, tell us about bad coffee,
yeah, so
like what you don't want.
Bad coffee is going to be, there's this fun, really complicated graph that I love to look at, but it just shows you on what ratios you can make ideal coffee and where you can mess up coffee. And you can really mess it up by either having too much coffee, not enough water, too long of exposure to water to where you want it to be, not enough weight of your coffee to too much water. So all these different variables can play into making up, not optimizing the flavors of your coffee. And that's even before you get to having good coffee to begin with. You can mess it up in the roasting process, or having it stored too long and not using fresh enough coffee, or grinding it too soon in the future before you're going to use it. All of those things go into good coffee, and they're all things that we really take care to notice. We think it's really important to maximize the good notes that you're going to be getting out of your coffee, because you're going to be paying for it. I want you to enjoy it and taste all these wonderful things that coffee really can be.
Yeah, and you guys do specialty coffees.
We do.
Tell us a little about what makes that different.
So there's so many things that, like I just mentioned, go into coffee, but even before it can be specialty coffee, there's a benchmark that it needs to meet by grading people who are rated by the Specialty Coffee Association, who are going to rate these beans and how they come through. And they do that at the green bean level, and then they do it at the roasting level. And the couple things is just, what's its consistency? What was the consistency of the cherry before you even got to the seed in it? How well was it roasted? A lot of those large batches that you're going to get at the grocery store, they've gone through a denitrogenization process, and so all the nitrogen's been sucked out of it, so it has a long shelf life. But what that does is essentially it's like selling a flat soda.
Right. So it doesn't really have these flavors that this has.
That life.
It really makes a difference. There is life in coffee, and that's so good.
There is, and so that's a big difference of specialty coffee.
You guys also have a special events going on the weekends.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So Saturday mornings we have live music. Last week we had Chris Knorr come in. We have a new artist coming in this week, and then we'll have Chris Fenestad, he's a local guy. He plays everywhere. He'll be in the week after that. We'll put all the events on our Facebook page, which is /Red Buffalo Cafe, and they play Saturday mornings from 9 to noon. There's also, if you're by us, you'll see there's a big construction of the new Lake Dillon Theater. They're going to be opening their new season there this coming winter. But for now, there's this great wall along that river patio. If you leave our, go on our back patio and walk that little path for just a couple yards, you'll see this big wall that they're kind of blocking off the view of the construction, because that's not always that beautiful to see, unless you're my 3-year-old son, and then he wants to see every working truck. But it's the new art wall. Silverthorne's been really working hard on its art and culture plan for this summer. You've seen a lot of great things with their Concerts in the Park series, and there's this new wall there that focuses on a lot of local arts. And myself and Sauce on the Blue have sponsored this art wall, and you can go and see it. It's really fun.
Oh, that's really cool.
Just take your drink while the weather's still nice. Go walk along our Blue River pathway there. See this little art wall. It's just a wonderful way to just spend a couple minutes.
That's really cool, and that's what's really special about going there. You guys are perfectly located. It's really relaxing. You have a coffee that tastes amazing.
Thank you.
And not only that, their teas are amazing too. So you have pretty much everything.
We can everything to warm up your day.
Yeah. Well, Erin, thank you. And again, definitely check out Red Buffalo this weekend. They have live music from 9 to 12. Is that correct?
That is.
And it's a perfect spot just to relax. And now I'm excited to go check out the art wall as well.
Yeah.